Hi there. I just want to take a moment to personally thank each and every one of you who has taken the time to like and follow along. It really means a lot to me, and I would never have made it this far without you. Thank you. Thoughts often stay longer when we fight them. When a thought appears that we don't like, our first instinct is to push it away. I began to notice something interesting, that the more I fought certain thoughts, the more they seemed to stay. And the moment I become aware of the thought, it began to pass on its own. Awareness doesn't hold on to thoughts. It allows them to move through. So today, if you notice a thought that feels uncomfortable, try noticing it without fighting it and see if it begins to pass. Awareness is the path back to love. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join me every day and let's explore awareness together. This is the awareness journey. Not every feeling that appears needs to be fixed. For a long time, I believed uncomfortable feelings had to be changed immediately. I noticed in myself that when uncomfortable feelings appeared, my first instinct was to push them away, distract myself, or to try to change it with something better. But awareness showed me something different. When I simply allowed the feeling to exist without resisting it, it often softened on its own, without any effort from me. So today, if you notice a difficult feeling, try to simply observe it for a moment without trying to fix it, and observe what happens. Awareness is the path back to love. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join me every day and let's explore awareness together. This is the awareness journey. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is simply stay with what we feel. For a long time, whenever something uncomfortable appeared inside me, my instinct was to try to escape it. I noticed in myself that I would overthink the situation, distract myself, or look for something else to focus on just so I didn't have to sit with the feeling. But awareness began to show me there's another way. When I stopped trying to run from the feeling and simply stayed present with it, I noticed the feeling didn't control me the way I thought it would. So today, if an uncomfortable feeling appears, see if you can simply stay with it for a moment instead of immediately trying to escape it. Awareness is the path back to love. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join me every day and let's explore awareness together. This is the awareness journey. Have you ever noticed how quickly the mind tries to explain every feeling? For a long time, I believed that if I could understand why I felt a certain way, the feeling would go away. I noticed in myself that whenever a difficult emotion appeared, my mind would immediately start searching for answers, replaying conversations, and trying to figure out why I felt a certain way. But awareness showed me that not every feeling needed to be explained for it to pass. When I stopped trying to solve feelings like a problem and simply allowed myself to notice it, the mind became quieter and the emotion softened on its own. So today, if a feeling appears and your mind immediately starts searching for explanations, see if you can pause for a moment and simply notice the feeling instead. Awareness is the path back to love. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join me every day and let's explore awareness together. This is the awareness journey. Have you ever noticed yourself trying to control a feeling, only to notice it becoming stronger? For a long time, I believed that trying to push away uncomfortable emotions would make them disappear faster. I noticed in myself that whenever I tried to force a feeling away, my mind and body only held onto them tighter. The more I resisted, the more intense it became. But awareness showed me that when I simply allowed the feeling to exist without trying to control it, actually helped it soften naturally. When I let go of the need to try to control my emotions and simply observe them, I could move through them with less struggle and more clarity. So today, when a strong feeling arises, notice if you're trying to push it away and see what happens when you allow it to be for a moment. Awareness is the path back to love. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join me every day and let's explore awareness together. This is the awareness journey. Have you ever noticed how the mind likes to revisit the same situation over and over again? For a long time, I thought if I kept thinking about something long enough, I would find peace with it. I noticed in myself that if something bothered me, my mind would keep replaying the moment repeatedly, almost like it was trying to solve it. But awareness showed me that if I kept replaying the moment, it wasn't bringing me peace. It kept me stuck inside of it. When I began to notice the mind repeating the situation and gently brought my attention back to the present moment, I felt a sense of space return. So today, if you notice the mind repeating something that had already happened, see if you can notice it and gently bring your attention back to the present moment. Awareness is the path back to love. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join me every day and let's explore awareness together. This is the awareness journey. Have you ever noticed how the mind creates problems that aren't even happening right now? For a long time, I thought that thinking about every possible outcome would somehow keep me safe. I noticed in myself that my mind would keep jumping into the future, imagining situations that hadn't even happened yet. But awareness showed me that most of my problems are not coming from the present moment. They're coming from thoughts about a future that doesn't even exist yet. When I began bringing my attention back to what's actually happening right now, I felt a sense of calm returning. So today, if you notice your mind jumping ahead and creating future problems, pause for a moment and gently bring your attention back to what's happening right now. Awareness is the path back to love. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join me every day and let's explore awareness together. This is the awareness journey.